The Rural Math Collaborative has impacted what we're doing here at Pacheco by giving us a platform to launch some of the things that we've wanted to push into. So we've got to work, luckily, with Catherine on a lot of this work of vertical alignment, pushing into the standards, and how do we incorporate the new math framework by using more collaboration with students, the vertical surfaces. And so the big picture is just putting all of those things together, right? So we're still working on it, but we've seen a huge growth in student engagement, and the teachers are excited about teaching math. And so having the Rural Math Collaborative as a platform for that has really been beneficial for us.
I was motivated to start teaching math tasks on vertical surfaces in my classroom because I was seeing such a lack of motivation and student engagement. I spent most of my time in front of the board teaching and having students basically copy what I'm doing down and having them memorize things instead of actually conceptually learning them and applying those things and figuring those math concepts out on their own. You could do what first? What would that do for you?
It will give you an idea of what square you should be.
So you're creating a hole. How many are going to be in your hole? How many squares? Okay. How are you going to figure out how many students got, let's say, a C? 1/4 of the students in the class received a C. How are you going to do that with your rectangle?
32. Okay, yeah. And then we need to find out who got an A. Divide the...
Ooh, Colin said divide. Will dividing help you? Keep working with that thought.
I like working at the vertical surfaces because there's different thinking patterns in other people, and there's not just one, and you can ask other people what they think and how they like to do it. We pretty much got adding these, since we did it on the grid, we got 10/12, and then to simplify it, we divided it by 2, which made it 5/6, and that means 1/6 of the class got an A, and the rest didn't get an A.
What I like about working at the vertical boards in my classroom is that it's a larger space to work at, and you can, like, if you make any mistakes, you can erase it. So it's just a good space to get your thoughts down when you're working.
Some advice I'd give to a new teacher to try this method would be to just go for it. It seems a little chaotic at first, but the learning that's happening and the passion and the engagement that the students are partaking in is really just all the motivation you need to keep this kind of practice going.